The Cottonwood County Citizen proudly presents Athlete of the Week. Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Wyndham Eagle sports teams and this week's Citizen Athlete of the Week. Call financial advisor Tara Smith at 507-831-2027 for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
I'm joined right now by Wyndham senior Alex Altman, our athlete of the week this week. Congratulations, Alex.
Thank you.
Let's go back to Thursday's meet down in Worthington, and it was not real ideal conditions, if I remember right, from Thursday. What's it been like throwing this year in such lousy weather?
I guess it doesn't bother me much. I like to get out there, grind it out, no sweatshirt, nothing, just go out there, compete, and hopefully win as much as I can.
Thursday, it had to have been pretty close to a PR in the shot put for you.
4 inches under.
4 inches under. So your PR is what, 46.8?
7.
46.7? Okay. What's the mindset in coming out and just trying to set a big mark right off the bat?
I guess I go out there and we always try to have a mentality going into a meet of trying to PR at the end more, but I just go out there, focus in on what I got to do, and throw the ball.
Mm-hmm. Discus has been kind of a work in progress for you over the last couple of years, but this year you've been pretty consistently over 130.
Yep.
What's that evolution been like for you?
I guess freshman year was getting going, and then now up through this year, it's been kind of trying to get up over 140, but haven't gotten there yet. Hopefully peaking at the end of the year.
Discus is, obviously it's a very, very different apparatus, but technique-wise, what are the differences in technique as far as between shot put and discus for you?
I guess I don't turn in shot put, so it's kind of nice having two separate things. I don't have to worry about the shorter ring space and shot put like some of the guys that turn do, but I kind of know what I'm doing, and it's easy to keep them separate.
This season, you've run into Mr. Nelson up at Tracy a few times. Yeah. What's that been like for you, going up head to head against the reigning state champ?
I go in there with the mindset that I'm going to PR, and while I'm there, I talk to him. He's a great guy.
Yeah, and I imagine that there's a little bit of an opportunity to watch and learn while you're throwing up against a guy like that too. So the other thing too is, the Wyndham track program has a pretty rich tradition of throwers.
Yep.
And obviously, last year, you were at the top of the heap for the boys, but I imagine there's a lot that you can glean from a thrower like Delaney Smith too.
Yeah, it was great having her around, someone I could compete with myself, even at practice.
Mm-hmm. And and Delaney was the kind of thrower that you could have given her the heavier boys shot and boys, the bigger boys disc. She would have held her own pretty well.
Oh yeah.
Sure. What was that like for you, throwing with Delaney in practice every day, knowing, here's a girl that could compete with most guys.
Yeah, it was good to have someone that pushed me and I could push her too, kind of get us both bumped up.
This season though, you're the senior.
Yeah. And
there's a lot of younger throwers, especially, you've got a big group of boys, but they're all underclassmen. The girls, are a little bit lower, in grade. And of course, Elliot is completely new to the sport.
Yep.
What's that been like, to move into not just a watch and learn role, but being a leader?
It's kind of been like, I picked up a lot of things that Elder said when he was here, and Carlson, we kind of all use the same language, so I help out Carlson and coach them up or help them out if they need, and they help me out by recording videos or anything I need to.
Of course, last week though, going 4 for 4 in your 2 meets. That's a good feeling.
Yeah.
But obviously, there's still bigger goals.
Yep.
And this year, come section time, it's going to be completely new. You guys get shipped east for the sections. And at this point, I imagine you really haven't seen many of your section opponents yet.
We did last night over in New Ulm, but other than that, nobody really. And I kind of keep up on athletic.net, but I don't know anything about any of the guys.
Mm-hmm. So it's going to be kind of an open book for you when you get to subsections over in Mapleton.
Yep.
But the goals are still the same. You want a PR, and obviously trying to get to that state meet is goal number 1.
Yep. My favorite memory by far from football when we played the snow game in St. James. My workout playlist is a lot of metal, a lot of fast, heavy music. I always hate going to Jackson for everything. I guess I make, a lot of jokes, try to be fun to be around, but also get down to business. I like to watch other sports or hunt and fish.
And of course, you're a senior this year, and you got the Wayne State hat on. I know that you've signed and are eager to go there. That's got to be pretty exciting and got to be a little bit of a relief to have that out of the way.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I think that should be all we need. Congratulations on a big week last week. Best of luck the rest of the way, and thanks for joining us.
Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Wyndham Eagle sports teams and this week's Citizen Athlete of the Week. Call financial advisor Tara Smith at 507-831-2027 for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.